Hello and welcome back to Quilts by Carmel. I am JoCarmel and I am super excited. You guys, I am working on my Panel Palooza quilt challenge. Quilt top. I got it all out. Ginger of Copycat Quilter has challenged me or invited me, I'd like to say, to make a panel quilt with her on each other's channel. And so I'm just going to go over my thought process really quickly, my plan, and then we'll get into it. I have linked Ginger, the Copycat Quilter, her YouTube channel below, okay? And our first live, we did it August 5th. I'll link that below so you can take a look if you're interested in what she's also doing, okay? So I got 3 Yellowstone quilt panels. And I've picked Yellowstone because in 2020, I went to Yellowstone. We went to Idaho Falls and Yellowstone. And you know, with the epidemic, as a nurse, I was a mandated worker. So I couldn't take off. So it was my first vacation. And me and my husband, we went to Idaho Falls, and about an hour and a half away was Yellowstone. So we went up to Yellowstone and it was fabulous. I had a great time and I want to make a memory quilt for us both to share. So that's my thought process here, okay? So I got 3 Yellowstone quilt panels. The first one is Riley Blake and it's called National Park, okay? And I plan to fussy cut. I'm going to use my triangle ruler. It's a 60-degree equilateral by Creative Grids, and it's got a blunted tip, okay? And I am going to fussy cut Old Faithful, fussy cut the bears, fussy cut the falls, fussy cut the buffalo. I'm just gonna have a fun time, okay? The second panel is also Yellowstone. It's by Henry Glass. I think her name is Jane Shade Beach, and I didn't make that up. That's her real name. And it also has Life at Yellowstone. It has Old Faithful here. This is the tour bus. The tour bus that goes, I don't know if it's Yellowstone Lodge, but there's a lodge there that takes tourists out even in the winter time. So it's pretty cool. And if I can find it, I will link it below. But it also has people kayaking. It has people hiking. It has buffalo. I don't see any deer in the picture, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And then the third panel I have, where is it? It's right here. It is called, it's also Yellowstone. Let me show you it real quickly. Sorry. There we go. I want you to be able to see it. Yellowstone by Jane Shade Beach, Henry Glass. And those are all the coordinating colors. But this panel it's more like picture windows to me. And they're gorgeous. It has everything that I love about Yellowstone. It has the buffalo, camping, moose, log cabin. Get it, log cabin. That's not a fox. That's a wolf. Eagles, bears, and another log cabin. So I can't wait to fussy cut this one as well. So I'm excited about that. But you know, just these 3 panels won't make a quilt top. So I have to have some coordinating fabric, okay? And let me just go through the choices I made. And all of the coordinating fabrics are from the Henry Glass collection, okay? This is the buffalo, and it is such a beautiful color. Let's see if I can get it in the right direction for you. Isn't that such a beautiful color? And I have almost 2 yards of this, so I will be able to make 6.5 and 12.5-inch strips if I need to. All right, so that I'm loving. All right, first coordinate. Second coordinate has to do with bears. It's simply gorgeous too. Look at the blue. It's bear claws. I'm going to bring it closer, but the color might change. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So I'm going to try to do 6.5 and 12.5. these measurements may change as I get into this quilt top, okay? I'm just going through my thought process right now, okay? And then this is this beautiful rust color, and it's also from the Yellowstone line, but I think it has like images of bears and wolves and buffalo on it. Might be my imagination, but it looks like they're outlined to me. But it's gorgeous. So I'm gonna use it. All right, got a couple more, got three more. This one, let's do this one. Oh, it's the eagles. The eagles flying. Oh, they're gorgeous. Trying to see if you can see it, but I don't want it to change the color. There it is. And it's going to lighten up the quilt top, I think. I may need more of this, but we're just going to start and get going, and then I'll figure it out as I go. I would like to make a lap size, but it will be a beautiful wall hanging too. But I'm hoping I can make a lap size. This is also one of my favorite from this line. They are, let's see if I can get it a little closer. Look at the color. It's just so gorgeous. I love caramels and colors like this. It has, oh, do I have it upside down? Of course I do. It has bears, wolves, um, deer, moose, eagles. It has everything Yellowstone has, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I love this too. I love it, love it, love it. All righty. Last coordinate that I have, this is the border print, and it has bears and wolves on it. You see that? And they just repeat over and over. But what I love about it is it has all these coordinating fabrics here on here. Can you see that? Yeah, so I'm loving it. The only hiccup I have with this one, and I have to use it sparingly, is because I'm going to have to cut it length of fabric instead of width of fabric, because I want, when I cut this, I want my animals to be directional. So I am going to have to cut this one differently. So I will use this sparingly, and if I can find some more, I'll probably grab some more so that I can just sprinkle it more through the quilt top. All right. So that's my plan. I will come back when I don't know, maybe show you a little of the fussy cutting. It'll just be a very short if I do. And then I'll make a sample block, and then we'll be back on the design wall having some more fun. Okay, I'll be back, guys. Okay, I got an update on cutting sizes that I'm using. I had to play with it, and this is my test strip here. All right, so these are 6 1/4, no, 6 3/8, and these are 12 inches. So my large triangles are 12 inches, and then my small ones are 6 3/4. And what I did to make it easier for myself, I thought if I put some, this is painter tape on there would be easier. But the easiest thing for me was to cut my strips at 6 3/8 and cut my strips at 12 inches. So that's my plan, all right? That's for this fabric right here. So this is what I'm gonna do with it. All right, guys, I'm back. I am on my dining room table, and I am fussy cutting and cutting my fabric. I cut so far I call this the map of Yellowstone fabric. Isn't it so pretty? Love it. Because it shows all the little locations also at Yellowstone, so I love that. I'm cutting them into 6 3/8 inch strips, and then I got like 9, I'm gonna call them blocks even though they're triangles, out of this one. And then with the remainder of the 12 yard, half yard cut, I was able to get 4 12 inch. Remember, I'm doing 12 and 6 3/8. So I'm super excited about this. Here's my border print. I cut up the wolves separately from the bears. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do a 12 inch with those, because I might be wasting a little too much fabric. So I may make all of these 6 3/8, okay? All right, I've also started on the panel. I did the wolf, got one wolf done. Doesn't that look fantastic? Let me show you what the block will look like. Well, one of the blocks will look like. Nope, I want everything to go in the right direction. So, let's see. Yep, there we go. So we'll put this here. And then I need we'll put 2 bears around them. You know, classic fight between bears and wolves. So this would be one block. After I sew the strips together, I would sew this, then I would sew these sides together. And then I would square it up or triangle it up to 12 inches with this ruler, just to make sure that it will sew easily with these 12-inch blocks, okay? So that is plan. Alrighty, I am back. I'm on my dining room table and I have cut up my fabrics and my panels. So I just wanted to show them to you real quickly. I've gotten at least 5 12-inch triangles and like 9 6 3/4 out of each of the back accent fabrics, we'll call them. And then there is one of the panels, and then I got 2 12-inch and about 4 6 3/8. And then here are my border prints and another panel up there. The buffalo. Now this was at the top of this panel over here, and I was able to use that. Here are my eagles, my bear claw print, and I made a mistake, you all. Look, I cut this at 5 3, this one here at 5 3/8. So I'm gonna sew this back on and see if I can get my triangles, my 6 3/8 triangles out of it. Hi guys, I'm back and I am loving it. I'm playing with my panels and I'm loving how this panel quilt is turning out. Just look at it real quickly with me. I'm absolutely loving all the color and the pops of Yellowstone throughout. I love it. This is the ranger station. So I'm absolutely loving how it's turning out. I was able to save this fabric. This is my 6 3/8 triangle. I sewed that strip back on and I pressed the seams open. So now I have 6 of these that I'm playing with, and you can't see the seams. They are just very small. I'm not going to worry about them because this is for me and my hubby. This one goes here. The hiccup I'm having though is my colors are very saturated. These are very saturated colors. So I feel like I need another light outside of the eagles. This to me is more of a medium print. So I have ordered some wolves. They'll be here soon. Here are the fabric that I ordered, okay? And I also ordered some green paw print, bear claw fabric. So I'm waiting for those to come. Then I will be able to finish this quilt and I will show you how it comes out. In the meantime, I probably will just start sewing my 4 units together, like here, this one's the one that I really like, and I know I like how they look. I'm going to go ahead and sew those together. All right, I will be back. Hi guys, it's JoCarmel and I am back, and I just wanted to show you how I piece a block. So this is 4 6 3/8 inch triangles that I'm going to place into one 12-inch triangle, okay? And I wanted to show you why I like the blunted tip so much. So I like, let me see if you can see it better on here. I think you can see. So I like this because I can get my points to line up better. So let's just get started. All right, I'm gonna flip this eagle over. I'm gonna move those two out of the way. And then I line them up and I have my blunted tips meet. All right. Then I'm just gonna sew a 1/4 inch right here. Let's see, are you able to see? I'm gonna make an adjustment. Sorry about that. Just gonna pull it up just a little. It'll let me. There you go. You can see Miss Crochet Chicken over here. I got that from Kevin the Quilter. I love her. But let's just get started. I do enders and leaders. There we go. Then I am just going to press to the dark. There we go. All right, here's the next one. I'm going to place this triangle over here, and then I am going to line this up. Let's see if you can see it really clearly. See how I line that up? Sorry, I should have got some better lighting. So my tip is lined up with this right here. Okay, so let's go for it. And this should be a 1/4 inch. So I'm going to start stitching right in there. There we go. Right there at the 1/4 inch. Line these up. Alrighty. Then I'm going to press this one over there. All right, I'm off just a little bit. You see that? But it's enough so that I lose my 1/4 inch stitch seam. So I'm going to take it out, okay? Let's see. Yeah. Now I'm only off like 1/8. However, it's important to me that I get my points meet. So I'm gonna just stop and seam rip this really quickly and do a do-over. Alrighty. So I'm going to line this up again and get it right. It's good to show the good and the bad. I don't know if I can call it bad, but I don't think I was close enough up here. There we go. All right, let's try it again. start a new leader and ender. Over there. Let's see how this one came out. Oh, much better. You see that? See how much better that is lined up? All right. So let's do the last one. Again, I'm gonna make this meet up here. There we go. So these two should just about meet as well. Alrighty. I'm going to use a pin right here this time. Haven't really been pinning, but I think it might help me. Start right at that 1/4 inch. Hold that down. All right. Top this off and see what we got. Oh, that looks good. Oh, that looks really good. I hit my points and I still have a 1/4 inch. All right. So there it is. I'll be back. I'll get on my design wall and I'll show you what my plan is, okay? Alrighty, I am almost done with this quilt top and I love it, I love it, I love it. Let's look at it. Isn't it cute? I love it, guys. I tried to make sure that I used at least 3 to 4 panel fabrics in each row. So I have 6 rows, and then I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 triangles and 2 half triangles. And that was going to be my quote unquote border. So my plan was to cut all that extra buffalo up into half triangles and then put them on the end of every row like this. However, I didn't care for that too much. It was so much buffalo. So what I did instead is I decided to use my leftover 12-inch triangles. I will sew them on each row and then I will cut them so that I have a 1/4 inch seam. So when I put my binding on. So that's my thought process. I'm not going to do a big border on the sides or the bottom. At the top though, you want to see? Let's look, okay. I'm super excited. All right, so I am going to use the rest of that Yellowstone panel and probably it's going to be probably about 4.5. It'll either be 4 or 4.5. But let's look at the rest of the quilt. Doesn't it look bad, guys? I think it turned out wonderful. So it should be right around 60 by 76. I think that's what it'll be. And in order to see the quilt top reveal, I want you to join me on our live. Ginger the Copycat Quilter and I will be doing a PALOOZA finale, I'll call it, on September the 2nd at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard, and 12 Central Standard. And I know it's Labor Day weekend, September 2nd, but if you're not doing anything, just stop in and say hello and give us your feedback. What do you think? We will be giving a couple of panels away, each of us, on each channel. And the way to enter is for you to leave a comment in this video, the live that we did on August 5th, or her video, or the live that's coming up on the September 2nd. All right. And then we'll announce the winners. Okay. So come back September 2nd and see the finished quilt top. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. If you would like, comment, and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Can't wait to see you on the 2nd. Bye.